All right, this is the entity communicating a threat directly. AZUSA police, and they're going to federal prison. Here's the fake son. This is a group stalker. They're going to federal prison. This is analogous to stalking by helicopter 1630463. They are going to federal prison. That's an African-American male. It's called crossing a path and openly engaging in surveillance, just like a demon driving a white Mustang, and the entity flies over by helicopter under a fake sun that's not in San Diego, doing so while you're documenting the pattern of conduct. That's the entity stalking with the ambulance. This is state conduct. He's going to federal prison. And Rocky Winrick is going to be federally prosecuted as well. This is the criminal conduct that's occurring on his watch. He's fully aware of it, while a statewide pattern of conduct is underway, where you have demons that are bearing weapons and showing what is fictitious authority, hiding behind the badge. That's what Satan is doing. And let me be clear, you're looking at a black-faced, demon-possessed psychopath who's a sex offender obsessed with my genitalia. I'm glad. I want you to see Satan, because this is a sex offender listening to every truth that I speak about them while they're stalking. And he's going to federal prison. You could listen to that too. You're going to federal prison. And let me be clear, pointing out the unfit and disqualified state that is the demon, that is Ricky Winrick. All right, he's going to be prosecuted as a terrorist leader that he is. You have a league of demons that are the AZUSA Police Department, communicating a threat in the specific environment. Alrighty, this is P.O.C. This is what UPS is acting with. This is what UPS is about. This is what Hilton is about. This is what McDonald's is about. This is why you have helicopters flying over me, and there's no sun in what is Las Vegas, Nevada at the same time. That's how you also know that this is a demon that's engaged in federal stalking. And since you engage in stalking an American citizen in plain sight, you and every other demon I documented is going to federal prison. As clearly as this demon is listening to me right now, looking dead at my face, you're going to federal prison. That's what you get. 1630463. You like to play these stupid games? As a corrupt police department, this is the backgrounds of what is disbanding. P.O.C. Getting out of your vehicle, that's a threat. You're going to federal prison. No, is everything okay? Oh, I was just checking. Yeah, this is monitoring. Okay, that's P.O.C. This is a threat. This is a threat. Under the light source, he's monitoring. And that's a psychopath. Is everything okay? You're not free to engage in surveillance, because that's what this is. That's federal stalking, and it's also state surveillance of a corrupt agency that is hostile. Demon-possessed are highly psychotic and passive-aggressive while they're stalking amongst engineer light. Remember this crime scene. Hours from now, after 5 p.m., the fake sun is still here. Engineer light all over this brick wall. This demon comes and is directly group stalking with the whole population that's been group stalking on behalf of this corrupt police department the entire time. That's how you know what's coming out of the mouth of a demon. That's audible activity. And it's not helping McDonald's. It's not helping Hilton. It's not helping every demon who is going to federal prison, including this one, group stalking in your face with the police. License plate RRC824, an impossible light across the building. I'm glad, because they're demons also. That's a demon. He's going to federal prison. That's exactly what the federal government is going to outlaw. He's going straight to federal prison, while they are openly demonstrating the fact that they serve Satan, while they're engaging in Satan's system of surveillance. This could not be a clearer picture of it. And the demons who are engaging in this conduct, those are the ones, those are murderers who are stalking and then want to exercise authority like they have probable cause or reasonable suspicion for anything. They're stalking. And they're demon possessed. That's how you have impossible light activity moving across a building when you're just driving. This isn't even the sun, nor is that the object of light activity that demon was monitoring. Group stalking in a police vehicle, you can kiss your freedom goodbye. You're not just going to be prosecuted, you're going straight to federal prison. As clearly as you saw those helicopters flying over my head and that demon stalking in that vehicle yesterday morning, he's going to federal prison. Everybody else in relevant position going to federal prison. That's P.O.C. It is currently 12:25 p.m. All right, that was an unlawful threat that you just saw right now while you're group stalking in my face. And you have this is exactly why the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department are going to federal prison as well. I just want to be clear. But this is the entity that engages in that sort of conduct. Those are the demons that engage in pulling you over. They don't have reasonable suspicion. They're engaging in surveillance in California. And then you have a fool that comes in and openly engages in the pattern of conduct and demonic behavior that the world is going to look at. And it's not different, because the Ontario Police Department, the Los Angeles Police Department, they've all demonstrated their demon possession. All of them. That's P.O.C. These are demons are pacing with terrorist organizations who are masquerading as law enforcement agencies. If you were questioning or doubtful about the demonic disqualification of the AZUSA Police Department and the mental illness that Rocky Winrick suffers from, you just saw the direct evidence of it. That's P.O.C. going to federal prison. 6WYV240, and so is 7RXR636. Everybody working at Hilton's going to federal prison. Stalking by the entity that arrives in a police vehicle is a threat to your life. They engage in kidnapping and murdering, and then controlling a narrative after your life is gone or after they're criminally defaming you. JB000, handicapped, they're going to federal prison. openly group stalking in front of the state on behalf of the state, that's the grounds of federal prison. So 6C30391, you're looking at impunity. That demon driving that police vehicle is always also going to federal prison. They're all going to federal prison. Everybody working at McDonald's right now is currently 1226. Remember, the entity engages in these acts of intimidation and threatening, and it doesn't work against me. I'm going to prosecute you. G910V1, engaging in surveillance group stalking while the entity drives over to engage in openly surveilling under a fake sun. This is called crossing path, relevant positioning under a light source that's nowhere near San Diego, and doing so with a minor child. So they're losing that minor child as well, while they're using them to engage in terrorizing and psychologically torturing while stalking on behalf of corrupt police departments. These are the same entities that engage in having the news reported on the news, having a news narrative for your eyes to see regarding what happened to a targeted individual who lost their life for whatever reason while this entity was targeting them. All right? Crippled movement under the light source is the same exact light activity. And this crippled minion is going to federal prison. It is currently 1227. Yeah, that's the P.O.C. Okay? That's the P.O.C. as I'm walking away, driving away, just like you saw leaving San Diego. There's no sun that's over Fairfield by Marriott. That's how you know the malice, and that's how you know the mental illness that's manifest by somebody acting perplexed when they're fully engaged in the satanic system of surveillance and federal stalking, knowing exactly what I said, to engage in communicating a threat, which is also going to be analyzed not based on that mental illness, based on their audible activities, though they don't know what's going on. They're group stalking you, and they're doing so in a specific environment. All right, this is the entity that's already surrounded by a body of evidence, engaging in what is a very heavily documented pattern of conduct. Very heavily documented, arriving directly when you're exposing the people of the state and documenting them. This is P.O.C. It's currently 1228 p.m. That's the pattern of conduct, P.O.C.